Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday, February 27th, 2012, and this is Day 9 Daily number 425, where ordinarily we learn to be a better gamer. But it's Monday, so it's time to dick around. I am so delighted to be here on, I think this is like the 65th Funday Monday. I do apparently a lot of Funday Mondays, which is great. And today's topic is a repeat from the times of yore, one of the most famous Funday Monday topics, the Mothership Rush Funday Monday, whereby the players must submit games under the following constraints. You may not take your first expansion until you have built a Mothership. Oh, yeah. And of course, because we are doing the Mothership Funday Monday, it's essential that we bring up all the associated Yo Mama StarCraft jokes, like Yo Mama's so fat, all 3D Mutalisk bounces hit Yo Mama. All these sorts of things. Blizzard had to raise the supply cap to 400 just so they could build Yo Mama. I can't wait for the fun that we're going to be having today. I did want to note that tragically I will be out of town on Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going up to the Sloan Conference, the sports conference up at MIT, so that way I can stand upon a panel and talk with Mike Morhaime, Sundance, DiGiovanni, and Alex Garfield about the future of esports and all that fun business-related jazz, hoping to sort of spread the esports love there. And even though I'm out of town, there will be reruns running at 7 p.m. on Wednesday and Thursday. So you just show up and you're going to see me in the past. What? What? You're going to see me in the past? I can't believe it. Oh, God. So good. Yo Mama's so ugly. Not even a changeling is willing to turn into Yo Mama. So... these are terrible. So what we're going to do now is we are going to step into the first ever intro game to this week's Funday Monday topic. This is something that occurs when two Funday Mondayers collide in the very first game between none other than Skywalker and Dunmar. Skywalker spawning down here in the south position in the festive red with the sound on. God, I always have the sound off, don't I? It stings, but that's okay. That is okay. I can handle it. Alright. Skywalker. Guess what? Dunmar says what? The conversation begins. It's Monday somewhere in the world, and Dunmar with a little heart. What's the daily? Timing. Nice. Oh, that's right. They're talking about Newbie Tuesday. I didn't hear the announcement yet, so I don't know what the times are. And spelling. I know. Both players just sort of emotionally reassuring one another about the various spellings of timing. How is that word spelled? I don't know, man. I'm totally there with you, bro, man. Hanging out at the bar stools. I don't know. Give me another drink. I misspelled timing today. You too? Oh, I know how you feel. Either way, we see lol bleep lol. What are the timings that he wants? And you'll note that all these players are doing are helping to introduce the Newbie Tuesday topic of tomorrow, which is as follows. You play 10 games in a row against the same race, and you submit a list of those 10 games doing the same strategy in each game and the one adjustment you're making from game to game. And you send me that replay pack to Tuesday at day9.tv. And there was even a Reddit thread about it, which made me all warm and fuzzy because some guy did it and liked it. But you know what? We're not here to learn. We're here to dick around. And we take our dicking around very, very seriously here at Day 9 TV. So we're very disappointed with Dunmar and Skywalker. Wait, what was the Duns people? Dunmar, that's right, Dunmar. Would love to get on the Funday Monday challenge once. Are you doing the Funday Monday? Dunmar, again, doesn't know what's going to be happening this week. If you do, then I am game for as long as you can let me know. It looks like Dunmar is doing all the wonderful triple gateway action. Fantastic. We see Skywalker hanging out at 18 of 18 food, having yet not built a pylon because he's so into talking, really. That's actually his one downside. As we actually back up a few seconds, you get a Mothership before your first expo. And here comes one of my favorite moments in all of StarCraft 2. Aw, yeah. Oh, yeah, you get a mothership before your expo. That's easy. Immediately builds a Stargate. Oh, oh, I love that so much. Hey, what's the Funday Monday? You mothership rush. Mothership rush? Pfft, no problem. Let me build a Stargate. Oh, what's that guy doing over there? Oh, he's building the Great Wall of China. Pfft, no problem. Throws a shovel over his hand and just walks forward. What a bold person. I think more people need to be like Dunmar. Whatever it is, that's easy. You want me to jump over a building? No problem. Let me put on my sneakers. Awesome guy. What a wonderful human being. Yeah, I did it once today already, Dunmar. It's so easy you don't even need a second gas geyser. Okay, I guess we do need a second gas geyser. Dunmar gonna go ahead and do the, I wouldn't call it necessarily the unthinkable, but I guess just the straight up thinkable. He's gonna be getting a fleet beacon. The opponent Skywalker, young Skywalker, is indeed opening up maximum warp gate at the outset of the game, getting DOS fleet beacon. Oh, Dunmar with the double Stalker rush into Stalker death. Pulling back, no problem. You need me to retreat? That's easy. Easiest thing in the world. He's actually saying, easy! Excellent. Dunmar is now building his robotics facility. We want to make sure that we get some detection for our cloaked units that the other people will be building. Everything is great. Dunmar now moving out through the middle of the map. Meanwhile, on the opposing side of things, it looks like we have a Zealot Leg +1 mothership build coming out of young Skywalker. Fortunately, he's not going to have his hand much longer, as we see Dunmar starting to step forward with his mothership, and oh, arbitrary vortex taking down Yo Mama ship. Yo Mama ship is so crashed. Flooch! Flooch, Dunmar says, flooch. Touch typing, easy. Flush. Just put an asterisk next to it. Flooch. Flush. I love the idea of trash talking with typos and correcting your typos just to make sure that he feels just as hurt as you intended for him. With no observer in sight, invisible stalkers are indeed difficult to deal with both in StarCraft and in real life. And as Dunmar, the Dunmer, continues to rotate his face around, Grr, GG Monday, Dunmar sticks an arrow in Skywalker's knee, and everyone found me funny. Because that's what arrow to the knee jokes do. They make people laugh, and they make people happy. It's like pie. It can never go wrong. You have just seen the introductory game to this week's Funday Monday. And one of the things that I really enjoyed a lot about these particular games, as we load up the next one, yes, is that there was a lot of randomness in terms of the execution of the strategy. There was not really any sort of coherent plan, just sort of get a mothership. And I was like, I got a mothership! Alright, nice, great. And the best part of all is when people lost the mothership, they somehow felt obligated to build another mothership. You didn't necessarily have to do that, but I like so many people really living the spirit of the Funday Monday within and just, did I lose a mothership? Fuck, I gotta build another mothership. Oh, man, that stinks. Okay, as we step into the next game, it's gonna be a gentleman by the name of Pretzel Man. The game starts out not so exciting, I guess I would say. But you know what? Pretzel Man, much like Dunmar, begins the game with a bang. Pretzel Man, alright. He's just starting, it's just a ladder game. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. He's starting off. Good luck. Have fun. Good luck, have fun! Wow, zap zaboo! Pretzel Man goes absolutely bear shit, and I love it. I love that. That's so great. Why aren't people that sincere all the time, right? Why is it not the case that when you buy just like a, I don't know, a can of detergent that they apparently sell in cans, you get yourself a bunch of, like a 12-pack of detergent cans at the grocery store, and when the lady's like, have a nice day, why is it always with that sad, gray monotone? Why can't it be Pretzel Man style? Why can't it be like this? Why can't there be the person at the restaurant who says, here's your salad, you enjoy that salad for me, it has croutons, puts the hand on your shoulder, enjoy those croutons, really, Really, if there's anything wrong with the croutons, you tell me. You let me know. I think it's that level of sincerity that will really spice things up. Like, if you're just ordering, I don't know, some spicy chicken sandwiches at the drive-thru, you're like, I'd like 3 spicy chicken sandwiches. 3 scrumptious spicy chicken sandwiches. Would you like any other delectable thing to drink with it? It was an experience I actually had a few days ago, and it made the experience better. Be more like Pretzel Man. Good luck. Seriously, I want you to be lucky. I want you to be as lucky as possible in this game, but most importantly, I want you to have fun. Skipping past the boring part. Aw, yeah. Pretzel Man, coming right out the gate, doing, of course, as we might imagine, the Mothership rush. Tank, who no doubt is some kind of tank, is just going for the usual Marine marauderage. He's taking his expansions, transferring DOS workers, and massing up the barracks. Oh yeah, it's a mothership. It's a mothership. Here comes the mothership, and as we know, in relationships, you never, ever want to build a mothership, right? Because sometimes, if you're a little too young and you end up building a mothership, you spend the rest of your life invisible to everyone else. And you can't build another one. So it looks like Pretzel Man is starting to advance forward with this mothership. Here it comes. Pretzel Man continuing to build up. And oh, tank moving out. Tank moving out. It could be a potential crisis. As he's scouting the gold, scouting every expansion, the mothership hanging out at the back, twirling and whirling in a whir of motion. And this is the worst time possible for tank to move out. And here it goes. Come on. Alright, he's just checking. He's gonna double check. There's still units. He's gonna triple check. Are there still units? He's gonna triple checking was enough. And here it comes. Oh, Pretzel Man getting recalled upon. Getting recalled upon. Pretzel Man now sweeping in. And there's this one wonderful thing that happens in a game of StarCraft 2. When you do this, when you nail it, right? You just, in this game, I'm gonna recall units into his base. Right, it's you almost feel naughty for having done it, right? This is why people love abstract creative strategies, really weird, unorthodox stuff. Not because it's good, but because you get to go, oh my god. No one does that with normal strategies. I just built stalkers and then blunked them back, and I had better micro. Micro's good. No one does that. No, you do that when you get DTs into his base, right? That's when you do it. That's like when the teacher accidentally handed you the key to the test instead of a copy of the test, and you're like, well, I read the first page, but you can have it back. And you get the recall. Oh god, recalled into his base. And it's at this point when you realize that the teacher actually gave you the answer key for a completely different test, right? When you recall into the main base, get units into his base, and it's at this point that you realize that your army is actually way, it's about the same size, but is significantly weaker than your opponent's. Here it comes, here's the scan. Oh no, Pretzel Man. In a little bit of an awkward angle, the Zealot's not doing much. Oh no! Oh, yeah. Oh, tank the tank. Fortunately, outthank his opponent, which I have now arbitrarily declared is the past tense of to outthink. And Pretzel Man's in a little bit of trouble, but if there's one thing that's always left standing at the end of a bad day, it's a mama ship. Oh, he's trying to micro his mama. He's microing his mama. And there's the scan taking him out. Mothership, quickly, harass the worker line. Here it comes. Pretzel Man. Alright, he thought he was clever, but there's only one sole survivor, the instructor Mothership. Oh no, micro, quickly, micro back. Micro north. Pull up. Pull up. Keep microing. Come on, harass the workers. Hit the Marines. The Marines are stimming. Kite the Marines. And a void ray appears. And the Mothership gets out of there. Pretzel Man. Pretzel Man. Yes, Mothership harass. The new Gosu strat. All you have to do is make sure you can skirt the edge like a pro. Seriously, how pro can you get? Jesus, these things are slow. I rewound like a full minute and a half and it was still there. Yeah, look at this edge skirting. Now, I just want to say something that is going to blow your mind. Ordinarily, Mondays we don't want to be educational. Ugh, I'm starting the school week. I'm going to have educational for 5 days. This is something, though, that will blow your mind. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Are you... Okay. Here we go. In StarCraft 2, you might wonder how you can get farther to this edge. Ever had problems getting units out along this edge? Or in particular, as I come all the way down to the bottom right side of the map, right here where there's these icons, you actually can put a unit like here on the map. And the way you do it is actually by rotating the screen like that and right-clicking. Like, you see the space right here that I'm looking at? Notice that when I let go, it goes away. So, for instance, if this map, if you wanted to hide a medevac here, you can actually right-click it here, and it won't even appear on the map. Isn't that awesome? You can actually force units way the hell back into the corner. Like, it's really great. Oh, top side of the map, you want to try to do some stuff up here? Yeah, you can actually rotate it this way and get it tighter to the top side. It's actually amazing, right? So you can like, Mothership, yeah, just click it back here. There's a little bit of extra space back there. No problem. Pretzel Man, of course, doesn't even need to do that. Doesn't even need to do it. Pretzel Man. You the man, dog. And, of course, Pretzel Man will be stepping his way forward. Taking an expansion, of course, whenever Terran is feeling down and out, and by down and out I mean literally at any point in time in the game, they build Marines and Marauders, no matter what. I'm winning! Quickly, pressure with Marine Marauders. Oh crap, I'm losing. Better build Marines and Marauders so I can do a comeback victory. Oh, what? I'm having an aneurysm and can't think properly? Don't worry, I have an A and a D key, and they are right next to each other. Amazing. Does look like Tank on the verge of a comeback by building 2 units, and that's it. Pretzel Man sweeping forward. There's the scan. The Mothership unbelievably manages to stay alive. She's an executor female. So unreal good. And by the way, it's like the insert and delete keys. Rotate the camera like this. So that way, you can be your own little GSL superstar. I'm gonna put my dropship in the corner quickly. Micro it back over here. Wah. And here comes Pretzel Man. Here comes Pretzel Man stepping on forward. Tank the tank. No thanks. Flying right on in as though it were not going to be a problem. And why not throw down a vortex if you can throw down a vortex? Whoops, I guess that happened in a different game. Either way, Pretzel Man kicks ass, and is of course building an expansion over here for no reason because, hell, I might be behind. I need to hide a nexus. Pretzel Man, you the man with your exuberant good luck, have fun, and your bastion of Gosuness residing in your Mothership. Now, the one last question I want to address before we step into game number 3 of part number 1 is the question, what happens if we're not at the lower levels? What if our opponents are incredibly good? Well, don't worry, because we have a tutorial game for any of you who are looking to incorporate the Mothership Rush into your typical play. It is an introduction by VVV Reset and his opponent Nam. We're going to see some super crazy Gosuness. Excellent. In the bottom left, we have Nam, a Gosu Terran, and VVV Reset, which is no doubt pronounced Reset, is going to be opening up with a fairly standard gateway. Is my volume increased by like a lot? Holy crap! Let's turn that down. Whoa! My god, I had the sound hyper enabled there. It's like, guys, let's go see this example. Now he's going to chrono boost. That's gross. I'm never doing that again. That was disgusting. I just wanted to make a loud noise as a joke. My hand, look at, they're like glistening. Oh, where's a towel? Oh, oh, gross. Yuck. Oh my god. I apparently had the sound at 59%, and when you chrono boost, it actually turns it into mucus or something. Ugh. Yeah, let's not do that again. It's icky. Oh. Ugh. In the meantime, Nam continuing to just build up his barracks, his refinery. He's going to be going for a fairly aggressive opening. His Marine already popping right out. Tech Lab en route. VVV reset. Reset. Now advancing forward along usual tech routes. It looks like Nam is doing the Reaper into Marine Marauder play. He's going to be building a command center. With that little bit of extra gas, he can then start an extremely early stim upgrade that he will no doubt do as long as I keep repeating it again and again. Boom, there it is. Reaper sweeps into Nam's base, but because he has probes and knows that they counter Reapers quite hard, he's able to fend off the push. We have one Stalker and one Zealot continuing to be aggressive. No need to head home because there's a Reaper that can easily be thwarted by some form of defense. Up in the top, we see Reset doing his Stargate Fleet Beacon thing and trying to do a little bit of pressure, but it's hard to pressure when your opponent is building any amount of Marines and Marauders at any point in the game at all. That's one of the biggest questions that most Protoss players have is, how do you stop Marine Marauder? What time are we talking about? Any time. And the answer is, I don't know. Does look like we see Nam building up the usual mixture of mostly Marines and Marauders. His stim is finishing, allowing him to do potentially an early push. VVV reset now continuing to mass up as much Stalker Zealot Sentry as possible while building a Mothership, which does in fact hurt your probe count, which you'll notice is falling quite a ways behind. A potential deficit to the Mothership play. Now, if there's one thing that also counters a Reaper, it's going to be a Mothership. Let's just see what the life of that Reaper was like in the last 10 seconds. Well, if you want me to scout, I can. I'm fairly low on health, but I think I can run away from those melee probes. Uh-oh, time to do some damage. That takes me back to the days of Artosis versus King Hillbilly. And if you've never heard of that game, just Google it and you'll find yourself an amazing GIF. Whenever you're putting pressure on and everything feels good and you're thinking there's no pylons nearby for a warp in, sometimes the Mothership just slams her face down. BAM! Shazoom! Reset does manage to kill off but a single Marine, but the question is, Nam has managed... Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed this. We see a sup bro. What on earth could the sup bro be referring to? Yeah, that one. This is always going to feel a little bit awkward when you throw down a scan and see a Mothership slowly encroaching. Here she comes. Sup, bro? He's not ashamed of his Mothership. He is a Mothership's boy. And Nam now stepping forward. Nice tech, says Nam. Building turrets, 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 bunkers, bunkers, turrets. Marines, Marines, Vikings, Vikings 2 at a time in the unit counting station. We have a Marine Viking Marauder composition. Here comes VVV reset. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's going to push at the front. Oh, are you going to be pushing at the front? No, of course you're not going to be pushing at the front. You're going to be pushing in the main. Oh, no. Oh, guys, remember Warp Prism harass at the ramp? You remember that? You remember that? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well that's no big problem. We'll just continue to force field that ramp. We have a Mothership in your base. It's not really a big problem. In the production tab, we see mainly Stalkers, but also eventually Mothership. Oh, nice force fields at the ramp. Oh no! Here she comes. She's microing back. Ah! Reset. Oh, so great. Uh-oh. Looks like a Viking stepping on in. Trying to pull back. Trying to pull away. Oh, 6 health. 6 health Mothership. Pulling back. Pulling back. Just trying to micro his best. There's a turret. There's a turret. There's a turret. Oh! My god, an invisible ricochet Mothership pulls back at just the right time, continuing to float accurately. Oh no. VVV reset unfortunately loses the Mothership, but fortunately is light years ahead and is continuing to micro a single lone Stalker. How delightful. What a warm thing to do. And of course, he doesn't have to rebuild a Mothership, but what we see generally is that players do rebuild a Mothership. Do rebuild a Mothership. And VVV Reset, as you'll all note from the very well-known team VVV, demonstrates that even at his extraordinarily high level of play, the Mothership is an absolutely reasonable strategy. Yo Mothership so viable that Blizzard took her out of Heart of the Swarm. We'll be back in part number 2 for some games that make a lot less sense than the 3 that we just got the wonderful chance to see. Whatever you do, don't go anywhere. It's the Mothership Rush Funday Monday. Yahoo, wahoo, etc. Who. Here we come. Here we